Time to work out. This is Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
You're watching Go Island. I'm Ruth Harris. We're on location today on Noel Avenue in Comox, right in front of the Comox Recreation Facility. This fitness center is fantastic, and you're going to find out why shortly from the Recreation Director, Jim Stevenson. So if you need to work out, this is the place to come. Not only is it a fantastic facility, absolutely beautiful top to bottom, state-of-the-art equipment, but it's reasonably priced. So at the end of today's show, you can turn the TV off and put your running shoes on and head out the door and come down here and get a workout. If you don't know how, that's okay. They got trainers here, they're gonna tell you all about it. Now, in today's show, we are gonna hit the road, we are gonna zip through some trees, we're gonna take a picture, but we are gonna start way up at the top of Mount Washington in Paradise Meadows. It's a lovely place to go for a walk or a stroll, and it is even wheelchair accessible. Have a look. I'm Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We are in Comox today at the Comox Recreation Center. This is fantastic because there's a little bit of a news here going on. They have recently won an award, and not just any award. And joining us now is Recreation Director Jim Stevenson to tell us all about it. How did you know? Did you know this was going to happen?
Originally, no. It was sort of came out of the blue. All of a sudden, we got an email stating that we've been selected the best fitness center in Comox Valley, and we're saying. And then to follow up on that, they said, well, you're in the competition for best fitness center on Vancouver Island, one of 4. And so we were kind of amazed and shocked and wondered where it came from, and said, you know, what's this all about? You know, so again, we started delving into it a little bit to find out what was going on, and sure enough, there we were, one of 4. And so.
Now, how did it end up at the end? You ended up winning the whole thing.
We did. We wound up being number 1 on Vancouver Island. It's done by votes. People vote, and go into BC Living magazine, you vote and say, you know, select what you want. There's a whole list of different categories, and we're just one of those. But yeah, it was really kind of neat and interesting. And then eventually, about mid-August, we got an email stating that we had won the voting and that we were the number 1 fitness center on Vancouver Island, and that the announcement would be made on September the 3rd. So we've been sort of sitting there holding our breath to not wanting to take away any of BC Living's thunder. But it was very pleasant and very, you know, it was a surprise to us, and we were quite amazed and pleased with the way things come. And I think it's a tribute to our membership. They must be the ones doing the voting. So.
Right. Now, here this morning, it's very busy. You have lots of people here. And how long has the facility been open now?
We opened in May of 2011. And so we've been open basically 2 years at this point in time.
And you were saying that in the wintertime, it's double this number of people at this time of year.
Right now, we average about 200 visits a day, 200 people coming in. In the winter time, that goes up to about 300. Our top day is about 450. In January of this year, we had over 9,000 visits in the month of January. So there's a lot of use by the facility. Yeah.
That is really amazing. And how great is it for the Comox Valley residents to have such a spectacular facility provided that's public? It's not a privately owned.
Well, I think it's something that's had a history in Comox, something of a lot of people wanting to have some place to work out, and certainly in other communities there's more commercial fitness facilities, but in Comox there isn't. And you know, we've had some off and on, but people wanted something local, and so yeah, this has really sort of fulfilled a lot of people's wishes that they could have a place to, you know, get healthy, get fit, and not have to go all over town to find it. Yeah. But
Well-
we also draw from other areas. It's, the popularity of the place has been, it's amazed us even, so.
All right, well, I know you've got a meeting to get off to. Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for coming, and maybe you should try it out.
We'll be back to do that in another segment.
Okay.
And now we're going to head up to Campbell River with Marjorie Greaves taking a picture. You're watching Go Island. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. We're on location today in Comox at the Comox Recreation Center. This facility, as we just found out, has been awarded the #1 fitness facility for people in all of Vancouver Island. And that is all of the people that you see here that voted to make this #1. They were just telling me that last year in January, they had over 9,000 individual visits. That's incredible for a town of this size. That means everybody's getting out and getting healthy. So at the end of the show, turn the TV off. If you haven't been down here, come on down and check it out. They've got a great pamphlet that's very self-explanatory, and the prices are extremely reasonable. Now, we are gonna hit the road on another road trip off to somewhere other than Vancouver Island. You're watching Go Island. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. We're on location today in Comox at the Comox Recreation Center. This is a fantastic facility, and we just found out from Jim Stevenson that they have been awarded the #1 fitness studio on Vancouver Island. That is so cool, right here in our backyard. There is so much equipment here. So at the end of the show, get up off the couch, come on down. It's very reasonably priced. And if you don't know how to use any of the equipment, you can come in and you can ask a trainer. And with me now is one of the trainers. This is Glenn Hascarl. Glenn, tell me about the fact that people can come down and just ask you questions about what to do.
Yeah, every day we have an Ask a Trainer time. It's usually from 3 to 5:30 or 3 to 7, and there's one in the morning. I'm on duty, and if you don't know how to use a piece of equipment, come and ask. That's what I'm here for. It makes for a long day when I sit and don't do a whole lot. So.
All right. And now you also teach some courses. Tell us about some of the courses that are available here.
Well, we have an over 50 circuit class on Tuesdays and Thursdays where we use the whole facility. We do various different things for different exercises for the seniors, and well, not just seniors, 50 and over. We have a bunch of spin classes ranging all different times from early in the morning to the last one runs at 5:30 at night. And we run the TRXs, which is a total resistance trainer based on body weight, and it's a good workout.
Now, what is a spin class? I've heard the term, but I have no idea what it is.
A spin class is a type of a cycling class. It's on stationary bikes. Really good workout, get a good sweat on, sometimes get a good laugh, sometimes not.
And I see a lot of free weights that they're here. And how does somebody know, like, safety-wise, what to pick up?
That comes down to mostly on yourself. I mean, if I see somebody that really is lifting too heavy, I'll generally tell them that they might not be. Or it's a lot of people pick up things from other people in the fitness studio. The public in general here are really good. A lot of the bigger guys are very talk a lot to anybody else if they ask them questions. What I find is the big strength of our fitness studio, other than it just being a nice studio, is the people. Now,
What would you say is the favorite type of workout for people? What seems to be the thing that people gravitate towards?
That's a hard one. People have what they like. Some people like the cardio. Some people do the weights. Some people will do both. Some people that are hard to self-motivate themselves like doing classes.
And there's, like, I see these machines here behind us. What are those called? Where they're doing hand motions and foot motions that looks...
Elliptical trainer. Elliptical trainer, yeah.
And what's the advantage of that over like a treadmill?
It's full body. Treadmill usually just uses the lower body, mostly legs, and it still works cardio, but with the hands there's resistance, so now you're using your upper body more.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, and next time we're going to come down and Gord and I are going to get on some of the equipment and you can show us how it all works. And we're both eligible, well, almost eligible for the 50 over, so maybe we'll come to those classes. Thanks so much.
Have a great day.
All right, you too. And now we're going to head to Port Alberni for a little zip lining through the trees. Check this out. There's so much to choose from. There's the free weight area, the multi-function area, cardio equipment. That would be good. That would be really good. There's cross trainers, there's AMTs, there's a crank cycle. I don't know what a crank cycle is, but it sounds like it could be pretty interesting. There's private training sessions for only $45 for an hour. I think that's what me and my husband need. We need to come down and get jointly trained. Semi-private training sessions, you could have more than one person. And there's a couple of trainers. There's Glenn, who we met earlier. There's Joyce. There's specialized consultation as well. If you have health issues or an injury that you're trying to mend, Jill Nelson will work with you and help to design a fitness training session just for you to help with your injury or your health issue. That's pretty cool. 2 sessions for $90. Can't beat that. Oh, and they've got 60 years and over, students 19. Oh, they've got all kinds. Oh, look at all the stuff. Oh, these are old. And then they have a fitness studio schedule on the back. So this little pamphlet tells you everything. It tells you everything. So this you can pick up at the front desk. You can take it home and check it out and come down to the Comox Recreation Fitness Studio right here at the Comox Recreation Center in Comox on Noel Avenue across from the fire station. You can't miss it. So you have been watching Go Island. I'm Mary Ruth Harris, and I hope you have a fantastic week. They are calling for summer temperatures all week long, 27, 28, so get out and enjoy that fabulous weather. Have a great week, and we will see you on Friday.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.